I finally mastered Yone. And good God, Yone is strong if you know what you're doing. I just want to show you guys, like, I really put a lot of effort into this video. You can see this season, Yone is my most played champion, and I do have a 59% win rate. I actually did play Yone as well before the season to practice this champion, because I really wanted to make a Yone video, but man, he was just so hard to play with all the crazy combos, how you lane, how you position yourself. All of this is so important, and I'll teach you everything about it. Everything. Because there's a difference when I made a video with Zealous's Yone. I was looking at how he played it. Now I'm playing it. And I know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm going to explain to you guys how to build Yone, because this is also extremely important. There's timestamps in the description to skip to the gameplay. So with Yone, you always want to start with Berserker Grease, whether you're against a tank, against squishes, or anything. This is essentially going to reduce your first ability cooldown by, I believe, like 1.3 seconds. It will bring it from 3.6 to like 2.3. It's ridiculous how much cooldown reduction you get just from Berserker Greaves. So for 1400 gold, you're essentially halving the cooldown of your first ability, and it's going to shoot much faster. Because it not only reduces cooldown, like attack speed not only reduces cooldown of Yone's first ability, it also makes it faster. Like you'll hit it faster, like rather than like it's very slow very early on in the game. But like, in the late game where you're like really fast. So when you get these Berserker Greaves, you're essentially entering the late game already attack speed wise. Of course not damage wise, but like you're really fast. You can do really fast combos already. First item is always gonna, well, no, not always. 80% of the times it's going to be Immortal Shield Bow. If you are laning against a Garen and the enemy jungler is a tank like a Wukong and the enemy support is a tank like an Alistar, you can actually start with a Divine Thunderer, believe me or not. You can start with Blade of the Rune King, which I did as well. You'll have more damage than the Divine Thunderer, but the beauty, the absolute beauty of Divine Thunderer is the healing that it gives you. The constant healing. I know Blade of the Rune King heals you up as well because it gives vampirism, but the more HP the enemies have, the more healing Thunderer will give you. And it's just beautiful. Like, what can I say? It's honestly truly a beautiful item to go for on Yone with the Thunderer. You have a lot of burst damage, and in lane especially. In lane it's much stronger, because Blade of the Rune King is more of a go all in type of item, which is fine, but Divine Thunderer is way stronger in lane. You can bully the enemy with constant pokes with your first ability. That's why I personally prefer Divine Thunderer rather than Blade of the Rune King. Of course, against tanks later on you're still gonna go Blade of the Rune King, but that's just to let you know about the difference between the two items. If you're in a normal game, you go Immortal Shield Bow. Then you decide, okay, do I need Blade of the Rune King or do I need more crit? If you're against full squishes, you go for more crit, which is Infinity Edge, and then you go for whatever the hell you want to go for. So you have that 100% crit already. If you're against tanks, your build is gonna, well, not tanks, but like if you're against a bit of a more tankier opponent where you feel like you need crit and you want to kill them, you can go for Blade of the Rune King, and then you can go for Infinity Edge. All of this is totally fine. Another item that you can go for is Wit's End. Wit's End is really, really good as well. If you're against a lot of magic damage, or if you're laning against a Gragas, for example, you can go Wit's End. I never recommend you to get Wit's End first item, however, and I never recommend you to get Wit's End and the Blade of the Rune King. Reason being is because when you get the Blade of the Rune King, you're already going to be maximizing the cap of your first ability. Cooldown reduction, as in like you're already going to have the lowest cooldown, which is I believe 1.3 seconds. If you get more attack speed, it doesn't reduce the cooldown anymore. So it's pretty much useless to get more attack speed. That's what I'm trying to say. So you either want to get Blade of the Rune King or Wit's End. And this also answers the question many of you guys are going to have in the comments. But hells, what about Solari Charge Blade? First of all, Solari is not that good of an item right now. Secondly, Yone doesn't really like that ability haste too much. Third of all, you don't need the attack speed. This item gives you 40% attack speed. You're already getting 30% from the boots. Back in the days when there were no Berserker Greaves, of course Solari was a good item because you needed the attack speed to reduce the cooldown. Now you don't need it anymore. You can just go for another item. Mortal Reminder is another good item. If the enemy's built a lot of armor, you go for Mortal Reminder, because unlike Yasuo, this brother does not have armor penetration built in. So you do actually need to build it. However, some of the damage Yone does is magic damage, so you don't necessarily need it. But you can still go for it, because still the majority of Yone's damage is gonna be physical damage. I believe like 70% of his damage is gonna be physical damage, something like that. Actually even more, because every other basic attack does 50% magic damage. So with your basic attack, 75% is physical damage. So If you need armor penetration, you still get it, right? Like you still get it. It's still worth to go for. Guardian Angel, you always incorporate in your build. You know, always as your 4th or 5th item. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care who you're up against. You always build a Guardian Angel as your 4th or 5th item. If you're against very, very squishy enemies, there's another item you can build, which is a Bloodthirster. Even though you have full crit, you're going to overcap your crit, and it's going to give you 0.4 attack damage per crit that you overcapped, which is fine. It's like, okay, you're going to get quite a lot of attack damage from this item, a lot of vampirism, and the shield that it gives you. It's just a nice item. So it's fine, you know, it's fine. And any other item, Amaran Twin Guard I've gone as well, and it's actually quite strong as like your 4th or 5th item. If the enemies have a lot of sustained damage, the combination you want to go for, so like sustained damage meaning, you know what, Jinx, a Ziggs, a Caitlyn, champions that are not meant to one-shot you, but champions that are meant to drain your HP over time. So like against a Mundo, of course, so this is not going to work against a Fizz, for example. Fizz is going to one-shot you before the Amaran Twin Guard even activates. But against those types of champions, you can go for Amaran Twin Guard, and then you go for stuff like Blade of the Rune King, Immortal Shield, Divine Sunderer to get healing while you are getting your Amaran Twin Guard up. So you can heal up their sustained damage, and you're gonna have a lot of armor and magic resist. That's a bit of a good combination. Against heavy AD compositions, you can also incorporate a Death's Dance in your build. You can actually do a lot more with Yone, but I'm not gonna cover everything because I don't want to make it sound too complicated. But I just want to say I have done multiple builds, and a lot of them work. And I told you basically 75% of the stuff that I've tried right here. Spirit Visage against magic resist combined with the Wit's End, combined with healing, also a very, very strong combination against a champion like a Brand or something. However, make sure you have 100% crit. You want to make sure in every build, when you're at 5 items, you do have 100% crit. Because remember, even if you have a Blade of the Rune King, not having 100% crit, you're going to lose out a lot of damage. Because the crit is going to double the damage. So make sure you get 100% crit. For the enchantment, Stasis is great. However, my personal favorite is QSS. Because the one big problem of Yone that you could have is when you go in with your 3rd ability and you get CC'd, right? You get stunned, you get rooted. Now, root is not really a problem because you can still use your 1st ability and basic attack. But you get stunned, you get knocked up, you get all of that kind of stuff. Quicksilver Enchant is gonna help you. Quicksilver Enchant, I also realized Quicksilver has a passive now. Reduces the duration of all control effect affecting you, except for knockouts, by 25%. So this gives you tenacity, which is ridiculous. It reduces the duration. So getting a QSS not only allows you to just QSS, you know, use the active, it literally reduces the duration of any stuns that are going on you, and taunts and everything like that. So that's why it's such a phenomenal enchantment to go for on Yone. Because when you go on your 3rd ability, you just want to go on a rampage on the enemy. Do as much damage as you can so that when you go back, you execute that enemy very, very easy. Stasis is also good against a Vi, against... Actually, you can also... I built QSS against a Vi too. It works too, of course. But against a Fizz, for example, you don't want to go QSS. Because even though you QSS is ultimate, it's still going to half-life you. So sometimes you go for Stasis. But more often than not, I would say QSS. For the runes, you go for Lethal Tempo. Perhaps you could go Conqueror. But I just love Lethal Tempo. Like when you stack up this Lethal Tempo, I especially love it early game. You know why I love it early game? Because early game, you can already really reduce the cooldown of your 1st ability. If you stack it up fully, you're going to be so strong during that level 1 fight even. Like level 1 fight, you're already going to be very strong. Talking about the level 1 fight, Brutal. You're going to brutalize the enemies early on in the game with the Brutal. Because Brutal also boosts the damage of your 1st ability. Yone's 1st ability applies on-hit effects. Brutal is an on-hit effect. So basic attack 1st ability will apply the 12 adaptive on-hit damage twice. So you're essentially winning every matchup very early on in the game. It's really, really powerful. You have to go Brutal. Second one, you go for Cup of Grass. This one is nice just to finish off the enemies, I suppose. You know, you go on them and then... see, I'm honestly not sure if it works on the true damage, like afterwards. I have to test that out. If it does, then Cup of Grass is completely broken on Yone. But it's still just nice to have, this rune. Like, and it's mainly because the other runes kinda suck. I mean, of course, Giant Slayer against tanks, but you don't really want to pick Yone against tanks anyways. Here you go for Legend Alacrity. This allows you to maximize your attack speed cap with a Berserker Greaves and, you know, one more attack speed item. You're already going to be very close, but having these runes, you're going to maximize it already. You don't need any more attack speed. And then for the last rune, you go for the Resolve Tree. Overgrowth is a safe one. It skills into the late game. And you especially want to go for this one if you build a Divine Sunderer. Perseverance is really good if the enemies have CC. This one is very underrated. Like, trust me, you want to go for this one if they have a lot of CC. Bone Plating is great if you're against like a burst type of matchup in lane. like a Yasuo, like a Zed. You really want this against Yasuo, because Yasuo will destroy you early game. And you have second wind. Build this against a ranged matchup or against an AP Malphite. Trust me, you want to have it against an AP Malphite. For the spells, you go for Ignite and Flash. So that is it about to build. Let's now get into the gameplay. Into the gameplay, baby. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I actually had an 8 win streak on Yone earlier as well. I lost not because of me, but because of my teams. I got to a point where I'm basically carrying every game on Yone. Of course, I'm not winning everything, and you'll see this game will be an absolute horrible game. But I really got to a point where I'm really able to carry almost every game on this champion. And you should too. And I want to say, when you start playing this champion, when you haven't mastered him, he feels so weak. Every time I would touch Yone, I just felt like, what the hell is wrong with Yone? Why is he so weak? Like, whenever I would play him, he would just be weak. And when I would see someone else play him, you know, like starting all over or something, I was like, what the hell? Is it a different champion you're playing? The answer is no, of course. You just have to play him correctly. Let me give you the #1 tip that helped me get through the early game with Yone. This is the #1 tip early game, which is spacing. You want to space correctly with Yone. If you actually look at how I'm trading with the Camille, how am I trading with my first ability, guys? I'm trying to hit it on the maximum distance. Like, look. Well, here, no. The reason that I didn't do it here is because I used my second ability and I was able to tank up her damage anyways. But what I'm generally going to try to do early on in the game is I try to hit my first ability from max distance. You see, sometimes I don't hit, sure, which is fine. But if she steps up to me a little bit closely, I'll hit it. Maximum distance. This way, the enemy doesn't really have a chance to trade with you. Like, if you hit it from max distance, like, just very quickly, very brief hit, she's gonna try to step up to you to trade with you, but you're already walking away. You did your hit and that's it. This Camille is actually playing quite well. She utilized the movement speed that she gets from using her first ability on a minion to get close enough to me. So this Camille is definitely no joke. I could tell that already. But look, I'm being a little bit careful here, but I'm constantly trying to space. This Camille, however, is not really allowing me to do so. That's why I also use this video as an example, because most lanes were pretty easy. I missed. If I hit, I would have killed her, because I would have ignited her and I would have flashed back. I wouldn't let her get her shield on me, and I would have just spaced and hit her with my first ability, and I would have killed her, for sure. I really want to kill her, but she has that shield, which is a little bit of a problem. Oh, by the way, guys, look, spacing. You see, this is the spacing that I'm talking about. You want to space. You don't want to get close if it's unnecessary. Right here, I could all-in her. Third ability, perhaps, but I realized she's probably gonna dodge it, so I didn't do it. I want to remind you guys, I am doing a skin giveaway. I'm giving away 4 skins before you guys start to meme it again. 4 skins. Oh, that should be a kill. I have ult as well. I could have ulted her actually. Oh, look at what's gonna happen right here. Look. Here I basically did a test to see whether this was a good Camille or not. Look. The answer is she's a good Camille. That answer was very clear to me. So this move that I did right here, I knew she could, you know, if it's a really good Camille, it's a very easy counter. Because even though this looks like a very hard thing to do as a Camille, because how did she time it, right? Like, how did she do that? Let me tell you how she did that. She spammed her ultimate in case I would use my ultimate. I used my ultimate. She just spams her ultimate. Whenever I go in, she's gonna ult. Of course, a very, very nice play by the Camille. I'm not trying to discredit her play. But here I realized, okay, this Camille was no joke. I'm not gonna do these stupid, silly moves on her. Trying to catch her like that. It's gonna work on a bad Camille. It's not gonna work on a good player. I have to genuinely outplay this Camille to get a kill. That was my answer right here, right? Like, I feel like it was worth the investment. Because if she didn't dodge it, I would have just killed her. And I would have known more. Now I also know more, but she killed me. So I have to be a lot more careful this game, knowing that this Camille is clearly a good player. Look, spacing. Trying to space. I'm saying spacing, but I'm trying to space. But you can really get so much more damage if you space yourself properly as a Yone. I'm just proccing the honey fruit right there. Yeah, what was I saying now? Yeah, giving away 4 skins. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you give it a like. You're not really doing anything for the giveaway with a like, because of course I cannot actually check whether or not you liked the video. But it would be nice if you did. It really supports the channel a lot. Right here, her ultimate is still... Well, I'm not sure if her ultimate was still on cooldown. I thought her ult was still on cooldown. But perhaps she just didn't outplay me this time. I thought Camille ultimate was on a bit of a longer cooldown. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I can pretend that I tried to outplay her, but I honestly thought her ult was on a cooldown. Now, I'm not sure if it was on a 1 second cooldown, or if she just failed, but I did kill her. That's all that matters, right? But perhaps I would still say it's a misplay for me. Because if her ult was not on a cooldown, she could have just dodged it again and probably killed me. She would have probably killed me if she dodged that ultimate. So I really need to be a lot more careful. I need to wait Camille's ultimate out, or I just really need to surprise her. Like, perhaps that one was a nice ultimate because I surprised her just really well. But hey, it's 1-on-1 right now between me and this Camille. Boom, boom. It's like, man, this Camille's not a joke. She knows how to trade well. With that second part of her first ability. Look, I'm spacing. Look at this, is the most beautiful example of spacing. That right there was the most beautiful example of spacing. You see how she wasn't able to get to me? You see how she wasn't able to get to me? Some scenarios you have to do it like that, where the enemies cannot get to you, and you just use the range of your first ability, your second ability, your ult. Use that to just do damage while the enemies cannot do anything. Like, in those situations, do it like that. It's really, really strong to do it like that. If I hit that ult, should be a kill. Yeah, very easy kill. She ults me, so I cannot go back. Cannot go back. There we go. There is a Ziggs right there. I did see him. I was ready with my flash as well, but he didn't do anything, so I didn't have to waste my flash. Stupid Ziggs cancelled my teleport. He put down the Herald. I don't know if I really like this Herald. Ah, he did get the turret, which is fine actually. Although I'm not sure if I really like this Herald. I would have probably preferred it in mid lane, this Herald. I hit him, but I'm going back because I didn't want to deal with the Camille damage. And my team was not really ready to all-in engage right there, so didn't want to waste HP. By the way, you can do flash combo with your tornado first ability, but it's quite hard. You have to be very fast with it. I really recommend you to practice it very well into practice mode before you put it in practice in ranked. Like, you know, the flash combo with your tornado. Like, it is possible, but it is quite hard to do. Practice it in practice mode and do it. I could flash towards her and just kill her. Like that. Yep, easy one. I flashed because I didn't want her to ult me. If she ulted me, she could have literally killed me. Even though she was super low. So I just flashed towards her just to make sure I got that kill right there. Sometimes, you know, even though you feel like flashing is a waste, sometimes you should do it just out of precaution. Because if the enemy has a good reaction time, they can counter you, and then you're gonna regret not using your flash. Because then you're gonna die with your flash, but you're dead and the enemy is alive. Or you're gonna use your flash later, but then it's already too late. You know what I mean? So make sure you use your flash sometimes as a precaution. If I hit him, I don't even have to hit him actually, he's just dead. But the Camille did ult me, and we go right back to safety right here. Very, very nice one. Wow! That was my reaction exactly when I was playing. When that Lux ulted me, all I could do was scream, because I couldn't dodge it. I believe this is gonna be like a 30-minute game as well, by the way. You guys are gonna love this late game. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna love this late game. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This will be a crazy game. This will be a ridiculous game. I'm playing duo queue with the jungler, by the way, Vaso. Which is, yeah, Vaso. Playing duo queue with him is like an old friend I knew from Vainglory. It was very, very nice to play with him. Very, very good jungler as well, by the way. I also prefer playing Yone in the Baron lane rather than the mid lane, because Baron lane you can just chill more, farm more, and I feel like Baron lane matchups are a little bit more easy. Playing against a melee champion, if you space properly, you can really do well into most matchups. However, you have to be careful in all-ins. Like a Darius, for example, he'll destroy you in an all-in. Camille can destroy you in an all-in as well. You have to be careful against those bruisers in an all-in, as I said. But you can bully them. You can bully them, get them to low HP, utilize the Cup of Grass to do bonus damage. This should be a free kill, by the way. I don't even have to ult. Actually, I do, because she was a little bit too far away, so I did have to ult. If you have a Solari Charge Blade, by the way, I'm really not recommending you to get it, but if you do get it, You want to use your first ability constantly on the map, even if you're not hitting anything, because this will give you maximum stacks of Solari Charge Blade before you even go into the fight. So whenever you're walking around, just use your first ability on air, like literally use it on nothing, just to stack it up. And yeah, if you build Solari Charge Blade, but I don't recommend you to. Now I got 2 items. This power spike is massive. I do want to say this power spike is really, really massive, because now I have 100% crit. Every basic attack, every first ability is gonna crit, and it's really gonna hurt the enemies a lot, especially the squishies. I'm trying to catch someone here, but all of them are sticking together very, very well. So then, instead, I'm kind of looking for the mid lane. I have this attitude of, I don't really care about this dragon, but here I have to flash, by the way. I'll apply pressure in the mid lane. Yeah, they got the dragon. It is what it is. Just ulting this Lux to get a bit of a free kill. Yeah, she's just a free kill, a Lux like that. Ooh. I should run away here. I should let them apply pressure. I should just go to bot lane, take the scuttle. You know, we need to be more efficient. Like, if all of us stay in mid lane, we're not being efficient, because we can't really get the mid lane turret anyways right now. So it's much better for me to just go to bot lane, shove the wave, take the scuttle crap, etc, etc. Just like this. And of course take their jungle as well. Do as much as you can with your time. Like, don't leave the big fat brown guy. He just gives a lot of gold, a lot of experience. Take it if you're doing nothing like I am. Because why the hell not? I could try to kill the Ziggs right here. By going under... Ah, I got caught by a trap. Stupid Caitlyn trap. Now we can just take the turret though. And possibly even dive them. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's a lot of damage from Ziggs ultimate. Jesus. I'm constantly on the lookout for a free kill when I play Yone, by the way, because there's always this space, which is a little bit... Lux just got a double kill with her ultimate, by the way. What the hell? Oh my god. She just killed 2 people with 1 ult. That is ridiculous. What I was saying is there's this danger zone around Yone, which is quite a big zone. If an enemy that you can one-shot steps into this danger zone... She stepped into my danger zone, look. She actually stepped into my danger zone a little bit earlier as well. Oh, what a beautiful combo I did on the Master Yi, by the way. Did you see that combo? I used my ultimate and then I knocked him up again with my first ability. But what I was saying is, if they step into your danger zone, you can just use your third ability and ult them. And if you hit your ult on a squishy champion, they're pretty much always gonna die. Unless they have a stasis. With a stasis, they can survive very easily. But if they don't have a stasis against a squishy champion, you're basically always gonna kill them with your ultimate and your third ability. Whenever you've passed 2 items already. Unless they have a Guardian Angel as well. Guardian Angel is gonna make them super tanky. But like, you need to have this constant vision of the enemies. If they're within your danger zone, you need to be ready to use your third ability and ult. If they're really close to you, like even closer than the danger zone, you don't even have to ult. Just go on them with your third ability, basic attack, first ability, basic attack, keep doing that, you're gonna kill them. Like, you're just gonna kill them. And a little tip for hitting your ultimate a little bit better is don't overcomplicate it. Of course, sometimes you're gonna have to aim it, of course, right? Like if you want to predict where the enemy is going. Man, what the hell are they doing? Why are they taking the Baron? No, he just gets a... Yeah, I got mad. I got mad. I think you can understand why I got mad. Because what the hell was that? He has 13,000 gold. And my team just thinks I can 1v1 him. Like, easy. I can 1v1 him, no problem. Yone got this. Of course I don't got this. Of course I don't. It's a Yi, it's a Master. We all need to collapse on him. We just... Oh. Ziggs dodged my ultimate. But we did get the kill, which is really nice. I almost died for it, because they have a Baron. They're very strong. But like, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Pantheon and Nami just continue doing the Baron nonchalantly, thinking they can just kill the Baron while Master Yi is literally killing everyone off. Of course you can't. He steals the Baron, kills all of us, and now we're in massive trouble. Because the next dragon is spawning as well, and if they have 2 dragons, it's a little bit annoying. They'll be very, very strong. Fighting them now is going to be pretty hard, although we are in a 5 versus 3 situation. So, even though they have a Baron, we could all in them. We should all in them, because if we don't, Ziggs will chunk us down really, really hard. And then Master Yi is just gonna kill all of us. That's a really good catch by the Pantheon, by the way. Now we can kill him. There we go. The reason I killed him is because when you go back in your third ability, it does true damage. I'm dead, but it does true damage. So you just do all the damage, the enemies cannot block the true damage. Whatever they do, even though Master Yi used his second ability, which reduces damage, it doesn't reduce the damage when I go back in my third ability, because it's true damage. Okay, Lux just flashes and kills herself. Interesting. He should be able to kill them, actually. He's a Pantheon. Yeah, there you go. He's gonna die against the Camille, though, but it's fine. We're taking this dragon. Nice. Very nice smite right there. Very, very nice. See, the way we can win this game... Or, I'm saying, like, the way I can win this game... You know, you always have to look at yourself. There are 2 ways I can win this game. First way is I dive their backline and one-shot their backline. If I ult Ziggs and Caitlyn, or Lux or something like that, I'll be able to one-shot them. I said give me the red. Of course Kai'Sa doesn't give me the red, but that's one way. The second way I can win this game for us is I need Master Yi to go into someone, and after he uses his... Oh, I hit. Very, very nice hit right there. Come on, should be a kill. There we go. But if Master Yi goes on someone... With his first ability, right after that, I need to go on him. Ignite him so he doesn't heal up and do everything. First ability, second ability, boom, boom, boom. And then whenever he wants to use his second ability, I can instantly ult him and kill him. I didn't go over the wall. That is so tragic. Stasis. Nice. And now flash. And we're alive. He needs to block that. Very, very nice. That was nice. That was a nice escape. And good follow-up from my team as well. By the way, guys, I'm not balding. Some people were saying. I'm wearing it because I haven't gone to the barber, and when I don't... Like, look, I'm not balding. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. So, no, I'm not wearing the cap because I'm bald. Please, don't say things like that. I'm just wearing it because I'm too lazy to do my hair. But I need to go to the barber. I do have a... Like 16th of August I'm gonna go. He was full for like 3 weeks, which is ridiculous. Guess that shows that he's a good barber. Yeah, we're rushing this Baron. It's a good opportunity because all of them are split out. So we could just rush the Baron right there. Oh, they're going on the Yi? He's still alive though, damn. Yeah, come on! Oh, we got the kill actually! And the Elder is spawning. And that's another kill as well. Wait, can we just end the game? Kill him. Ult, he's dead. 100%. Yeah. Very nice Morgana shield, by the way. I don't know if you guys realize, but that Morgana shield saved my ass. He stopped the Lux route. However, I was actually gonna block the Lux route as well with my third ability. I went back exactly when Lux rooted me. So perhaps I would have blocked it anyways, because I did pay attention to that. But still, regardless, it was a very, very nice Morgana shield. You know, just to be a nice teammate. We should take the Elder 100%. I'm just shoving this wave real quick. We should definitely take the Elder. This will make us very strong. Why are they suiciding in bot lane? Please don't. We're taking Elder, guys. With the Elder we can fight and pretty much easily beat them. No reason to die right now. But he did already die. That's the problem. Oh my god. Imagine if the Lux stole that. I'm gonna shove this wave and probably go for the Guardian Angel next. Guardian Angel is a massive power spike. It's really, really strong. What am I doing? Do I really want to kill this Camille? Oh, Ziggs. Yep. Oh, what a beautiful dodge. And now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in trouble. Oh, that was so risky. The Ziggs just did a beautiful flash to dodge my ultimate. I really need to go back though. I really, really need to go back. I came out of a bush without vision and he had good reaction time to still block my ultimate, which is really nice from him. He's so low HP. He's level 13. He's so squishy. I can just kill him so easily. I just want to go in and kill that Ziggs. Come on, just go back. Please go back. There we go. Go back, get your Guardian Angel, and then do work. GA right there. What am I going next? Blade of the Rune King, I guess. Yep, Blade of the Rune King. Just maximum damage. This is big, big damage right here. Man, Morgana with an Elder Dragon does so much damage, by the way. With her second ability, it's pretty crazy. Okay, we got it. That stupid Poro in their jungle, by the way. We can't make plays because they can just see us. It's so dumb. I hate that new Poro. We really need to take turrets. It's so hard to take turrets because they have a Ziggs. When you're up against a Ziggs, you can just defend so easily. You can just clear every wave in like a second. It's ridiculous. You cannot take turrets. Even with Baron minions, it's so hard to take turrets with a Ziggs. Against a Ziggs, sorry. Because his ultimate clears a wave as well. His third ability literally slows a wave. He can do everything to stop a push. So I realized I gave up on the inhibitor turrets and I'm just pushing this side lane turret. Because I want to get at least something out of this Elder Dragon. Which is at least a side lane turret like this. Yeah, we at least got this one. Very nice, red buff as well. We're denying their red buff. That's honestly more important than us actually getting the red buff. Don't want to master you with a red buff. Oh, I could jump over this wall and try to kill Ziggs. I could. But they have vision here. They can see me. Come on, come on. Oh, there we go. Free kill, right? There we go, baby. But now Master Yi is a bit of a problem. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That Ziggs ult. Stasis. Oh, nice. I didn't even proc my Guardian Angel. Very nice. That's actually very nice. Now I still have my Guardian Angel. Did have to use my flash for it though. But I would say it's worth saving my Guardian Angel. Oh! Jump over, kill the Caitlyn. She stasises, which is fine. I immediately went back when I saw the stasis. It's fine, like we don't have to chase too far. Just take their jungle, get to full build fast. We can actually rush the Baron, he's right, we can rush the Baron. Boom, boom. Morgana does a lot of damage to Baron, so I'm just taking the damage reduction, it's fine. Morgana is just chunking down this Baron. They don't even have enough time to go for us. And now we go back. Now we go back. Just go back. There we go. I'm very close to a Blade of the Rune King as well, by the way. Need 150 gold, which is a little bit annoying. So I'm probably just gonna take a jungle camp and go back and just get that Blade of the Rune King. Yeah, you can see. I'm just getting it. Boom, boom, boom. Going back. And get that Blade of the Rune King. Because it's such a massive power spike. I'm full build Yone right now. Do so much damage. Oh, very nice. She killed the Ziggs. Ah, but she died for it. Now it's not worth... Actually, is it worth it? You know what? It's probably worth it. Because killing that Ziggs really stops their power of stopping our push. Like, the only way they were able to defend all of our pushes was with Ziggs. So to be fair, Kai'Sa trading her life for Ziggs is worth it, I would say. But then Pantheon dies for no reason. Of course, that's not worth it. And now it's a bit of a wasted Baron. Again. We're giving them time to recoup. Ah, that's a free kill. Yeah, you're dead. It doesn't matter what the hell you do. You're just dead. Yep. I'm just catching them casually like that. Because Yone can just do that. The stupid Poro is not letting me though. Ult. I missed my ult. But I am going on the Caitlyn and that's another kill, baby. That is another kill. Very, very nice. Ziggs is back alive though, but at least I was able to kill 2 enemies right here. Which really helps us fight for this Elder Dragon. I am not going Elder, I'm just applying pressure on side lanes. I want to apply pressure so they have to rotate to me. So they can just 3v1 the Master Yi. But they lost the Elder Dragon. Damn. Okay. Oh lord, they lost the Elder. Oh no. That's not good. We don't have Baron and now the enemies have Elder. Oh no. Oh no. I believe Ziggs can outsmite junglers in the late game as well with his ultimate. Oh lord. Especially Ziggs will be such a problem now. If he just hits one bomb on me, it'll pretty much half-life me. But you can clearly see I'm constantly looking to just catch someone, because Yone late game is so disgusting. If I just get close to the Ziggs, I could just catch him so easily. But one bomb hits me. However, he dodged it again. It doesn't matter that he dodges it. I'm gonna kill him anyways. I have to flash instantly over this wall to even have a chance of survival. But I, of course, don't survive. Damn it. Damn, that's not good. I did kill Ziggs, but it's not really worth my death. Because I'm the main carry of this game. At least Morgana is still alive. Oof, he QSS'd it. Wow. He actually has a QSS. Master Yi with that QSS, man, he'll be so rough to deal with. At least I'll be up for the Baron, which is nice. We need to wait out this Elder Dragon. Because that, oh my god, he's actually doing so much damage, this Morgana. I sold my Guardian Angel. The reason that I sold my Guardian Angel is because I had enough gold. And I don't have Guardian Angel anyways. I wanted to buy Starrick's Gauge, but then I realized I already have Immortal Shield Bow. So Starrick's Gauge doesn't work. She's dead. She's dead. I don't even have to ult. Yep. So I went for Divine Thunderer instead, just to get a little bit more HP. And, you know, it's better than having a Guardian Angel without the actual Guardian Angel. So that's why I got the Divine Thunderer instead of, like, having a Guardian Angel on cooldown. But be careful, don't get a Starrick's Gauge, because it doesn't work. Immortal Shield Bow plus Starrick's Gauge does not work. I almost forgot in this game about that. Right here, my team is taking Baron. What am I doing? Dying like an idiot. Oh, good god. I actually did just straight up die like an idiot. Damn. I wanted to catch someone. They didn't even have vision on that bush. Lux just randomly rooted that bush, which is ridiculous. How did she know? Damn. I mean, they did get Baron, which is fine, but I died for it. I died for it. What a crazy game this one is, by the way. We're 27 minutes into the game. And it's still not clear who's gonna win the game. Because both teams can win very easily. Especially their team. Zometeen. Ik ben bijna klaar. Because the Ziggs is just such a problem. You see how he did 1000 damage with just his third ability right there? Essentially, Ziggs can one-shot any of us right now. So my goal should just be to kill this Ziggs right now. We've entered the stage of the game where he just needs to die. Because if he doesn't die, he'll one-shot our entire team with his ultimate. It's... I know it's ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'll suicide for the Ziggs this game. Because I have to. Like, I'll go for him. Because we literally cannot end the game without him. We could also try to do something else. When you're this far into the game, the inhibitors are very squishy. They're at 800 HP and you can... Like, here I'm trying to take the inhibs. Oh, but there is a Ziggs. I'm gonna... Even if he flashed away, he would have died. Even if he... It didn't matter what he did, he was just straight up dead right there. But he panicked and he died. It's pretty funny. But now, Lux clears the wave with her ult, which is really annoying as well, of course. But I'm gonna apply pressure on the bot lane as well. I don't just want the mid lane inhibitor, I want every inhibitor right now with this dragon. Oof, I need to help. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. And back. Boom. Nice. He's dead as well. Wait, no way. He flashes away. Please just take the turret. Okay, we took that turret. Master Yi is taking our base, man. Look at Master Yi. Very, very smart play by the Master Yi. He just takes an inhibitor. She tries to ult me. Can I just kill her before it runs out? Yes, I can, baby. Ult her and she's dead as well. Very, very nice. I'm just killing them one by one. I could try to take care of this Camille as well. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can kill her, right? Come on. Please. Oh, she's... Oh, I did kill her. I did kill her. I flashed towards her and it was barely enough. They took the Elder again. The enemies took the Elder again. Oh, but Ziggs is there. Can I end before the Ziggs comes? Can I end before he's here? I can end. Let's go. We won the game. We won the game. Oh, man. What a pain in the ass this game was. What an absolute pain in the ass with that Ziggs, man. They had so much wave clear. Ziggs, Lux, Caitlyn as well. They just had so much wave clear. I was still diamond here. I'm now getting close to Grandmaster. Somehow I was not the MVP this game. Vaso played a beautiful game as well, but I'm not sure how the hell I'm not the MVP this game. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I know you guys enjoyed this one. Come on. I'm gonna drag it out so the video is 40 minutes because that looks cooler than 39 minutes. So I'm gonna pretend that I'm saying stuff that matters. And now I'm gonna say goodbye. Bye-bye.